All right, number 38. A school district is forming a committee to discuss plans for the construction of a new high school. Of those invited to join the committee, 15% are parents of students, 45% are teachers from the current high school, 25% are school and district administrators, and the remaining 6 individuals are students. How many more teachers were invited to join the committee than school and district administrators? Okay, so let's break this down. Okay, in this committee, we have first we have parents. Okay, their parents, that's 15%. This 15% of the total number of people are parents. 45% are teachers. Right, 45% are teachers. And then 25% are administrators. I'll just abbreviate a little bit. Administrators, 25%. Okay. Remaining 6 individuals are students. So this is the tricky part, right? It's not 6%, right? It's not 6%, it's 6 students. So that's actually the number of students, right? See, a little bit different. They don't give us a percentage here. We know the number of students is actually 6. Okay. We don't know the number for the parents, the teacher, or the administrators. I just make a little table here. Okay. So the first column represents the percentage. The second column represents numbers of people that we have. Okay. So then, yeah, so for this question, right, what we have to do is this. We had to figure out first the total number of people that we have. Okay, and the key here is the students. And because the only number, the actual number of people that we have is a 6. And that's 6 students. So we have to use this as a clue to help us solve for the total number of people that we have in the committee. So what we can do is this. Let's first solve for the missing percentage here. Because we know in total they have to add up to 100% because that's everybody. Right? They have to add to be 100% total. Okay, so let's just make another row here. Let's just say total had to be 100%. So what's the missing percentage here? Well, we can do 100 minus 25 minus 45 minus 15. Right? So the remaining number had to be, for the student, the missing number here is 15%. Okay, so now they will add up to 100. So pretty much what we know here is 15% of the total number of people in the committee are students, and 15% of the total is 6, right? Because we have 6 students. Okay, so what we can do here is this. Let's just say the total number of people in the whole committee is X people. Okay, let's set the total equal to X. So we have X people in total. Yeah, that includes everybody. Okay, so X is the total. And then we can write an equation here. We can say 15% times X is equal to 6. Okay, 15% times X is equal to 6. What does this mean? This means 15% of the total is equal to 6. How do we know that? Because 15% are the students, right? And we have 6 students. Okay, so we can say 15% of the total are the student, and we have 6 students, so that should equal to 6. Okay, and from this equation, we can solve for the xy. Okay, so 15% times x, so 15% is 0.15x equal to 6. To solve for x, we actually have to divide by 0.15 on both sides. Okay, x equal to 6 divided by 0.15 is 40. So the total number of people is actually 40. Okay, yeah. So once we have that, we know the total, then we can use a percentage to solve for the other groups, right? For parents, it's 15% of 40, so that would be 6 again. Teachers, 45% was 45% of 40, so we do 40 times 0.45, right? Okay, so 40 times 0.45 is 18. So 18 teachers. How many administrators? Well, 40 times 0.25. That's 10. Okay, you can just use our calculator to solve this. So now we can fill in the blank and we figure out parents. We have 6 parents, 18 teachers, 10 administrators. Okay, and once we have all those numbers, we can go ahead and answer the question. How many more teachers were invited to join than the administrators? So the teachers, we have 18. Administrators, we have 10. So you can subtract the 2. It'll be 18 minus 10. The difference is 8. All right, so we have 8 more teachers here. And that will be our final answer. Okay. So for this question, the tricky part is really just we have to recognize from the 6, we are able to solve for the total number of people in the committee. So the key is to find a percentage that correspond to that, right? So we had to solve for that missing percentage, is 15%. Then we can say 15% times X should equal to 6 and then solve from there. All right, and in the end, we had to do one extra step. We had to solve for the total number, the number for each group, and then we had to do a subtraction. So that will give us the final answer here.